I am at Smith Berry Barn with Joelle. Joelle, we are out in your berry field, and these are just the most beautiful blackberries.
This variety is called Triple Crown Blackberry. It's a late season blackberry, perfect for picking in August. Usually goes up until just about early September. If you notice, it's a thornless variety, which makes picking very nice, especially for the kids. It's a great activity for bringing your kids out in those lazy days of August when they're getting restless.
That's true. And you know, we have this bowl here, and if we fill that up, I think you have a surprise for us just a little later.
We do. We're going to be picking some of these Triple Crowns and turning them into a blackberry cobbler.
And you just don't have these berries. You have other things available out at the farm here.
Right, we do have an couple of different varieties of ever-bearing raspberries. We have a variety called Anne, which is a beautiful yellow raspberry,
Ooh.
And we have another variety called Chinook, and they're getting close to starting. They usually run late August into September, depending on the weather.
So you can go to the website and you'll see what's available for that week, so you know exactly what to come out and get.
Exactly.
Well, let's get picking and we'll get into the kitchen.
Sounds good.
Joelle, we're in the kitchen now. We have the berries all ready to go, and we rinsed them because there's a little dust on them, but there is no spray.
Correct. Sometimes we find a little bit of dust we want to get off there, but otherwise they're free of sprays. We prefer not to wash them because they'll actually hold up better in anything that we're baking.
That's interesting. So what's the next thing now?
So the first thing we're going to do is mix up our sugar and spice mixture, which in this case is sugar. We've put some cornstarch in there, some cinnamon, and a little bit of salt, and we mix it together.
Now, sometimes people use flour instead of cornstarch. What would be the difference?
You can do either. Basically, that's just your thickener. We prefer cornstarch, especially when we're doing berries, because it produces a clearer mixture for gelling.
Oh, and it's probably prettier in the long run.
It is prettier.
And just kind of mix that together
So
until they're all dusted with that?
Exactly. And then we're going to add a little bit of lemon juice,
All right.
and we're going to add some lemon zest.
And I'm going to do that. And so can you explain what the zest is?
Basically, the zest is just the yellow part of the skin. We want to shave off a little bit of it, not to get into the white part of the pith. It just gives added flavor, and it's pretty.
It is pretty, and it is very flavorful, especially with berries.
So we have about a tablespoon of lemon juice, and toss the zest in there.
And we have about a 9 by 13 pan here?
9 by 13.
Okay.
And basically our goal is just to fill the pan. We've measured about 8 cups of fruit here, give or take. I used 4 pints of berries. Came out to a little bit over 8 cups.
Okay.
And we just need to cover it.
Now, you have this recipe on your website as a peach cobbler.
Exactly. So most of our recipes, we have a crisp and a cobbler on our website, and they can be, you can use any type of fruit. I actually thought peaches and blackberries would be good together.
Oh, that would be tasty. It'd be pretty with the 2 different colors on it.
And we're going to actually bake this a little bit first
Okay.
to help the fruit bake down, get the cornstarch to set up a little bit. Then we're going to be taking it out and putting the cobbler topping on and baking it again.
All right. Joelle, you look like you're making a little dough. What is this for?
This is the biscuit topping for on top of the cobbler.
All right.
It's just a mixture of flour and sugar and some liquid ingredients. And the recipe's on our website.
Ah, okay.
And if you want to grab out
All
the
right.
cobbler, the berries that have been cooking, I'll finish up the biscuits.
And how long did we time this for?
We did it for about a half an hour. We just want it to get nice and bubbly. We
Looks
do it
delicious.
do it in 2 stages so that our biscuits don't get too soggy. So we'll actually be turning up the heat on the stove. If you want to do that,
All right. Wow, look at this. This is going to be so tasty. I can't wait. It smells delicious. I wish we had smell-o-vision.
And then we'll do a little quick butter and sugar
All right.
on the top of this if you want to.
Oh, and get cinnamon, sure. All right, and when we're done with this, it goes back into the oven for just a little bit more.
About 15 minutes.
All right, there you go.
And
I'll get the
good to
oven.
go.
Joelle, that just looks beautiful. Now it's out of the oven, just another 15 minutes to finish off the biscuit part.
Exactly. We let it sit for a few minutes to let it gel up a little bit, not so runny.
It's wonderful and smells so great. Now you can get this recipe on your website.
We used the peach cobbler recipe on our website, and we just substituted the Triple Crown blackberries for the peaches.
And on the website too, you can look at it every day and see what's available at the farm, what berries ready, what's ready to pick. Well, thank you so much for having us out. I want another spoon and we're going to eat this.
We're digging in. Thank you.
Thank you.